Hello and welcome to Fractured Space with Fleet Admiral Katz. And today I join you after a long hiatus and after upgrading my PC. Now this is after a lengthy time and my first game back. And if you're away as long as I have been, and you come back, you're in no position to really commentate on what a good game in Fractured, in any game, really looks like. You kind of have to get your sea legs back. But I really enjoyed this game. You should temper your expectations. You are not going to see amazing gameplay. For starters, I have forgotten to use the appropriate crew for this ship. I'm using my ghost crew, quite on accident, and I didn't catch that until much later. Although I had an inkling because the ship's performance was acting really unusual. And really the only thing I'm here in this game to be is a bullet sponge. For example, you may notice that I turned on my phalanx armor in front of a displacer rather than wait for the push and then get back into position and turn on phalanx armor. Instead, now I'm struggling to land hits while slowly descending to cap the mining station. So this is the A+ gameplay that you're in store for. I'm mostly here to just get my sea legs back and just enjoy the game for the moment. And kind of help illustrate that, hey, I got a new computer, I can run the game, it looks smooth, isn't that nice? Hopefully in the future, the things will be much better. But for the moment, let's enjoy that I'm just here to be a bullet sponge. And sure enough, I'm taking enough hits that other softer ships in the fleet aren't, they don't really need to worry about it too much. Now there's 4 of us here and we are steamrolling our way through Alpha. We've got a friendly raider, I believe, taking on the enemy raider in Beta, who has the enemy raider doing the right thing while everyone's distracted, has taken the all the mining stations. And honestly, that's what once our friendly raider has handled the enemy raider, that's what he should be doing, but I don't believe he does. Instead, we just steamroll our way through all 4, the Colossus, the Enforcer, the Displacer, and the enemy Paladin on the enemy team. And to their credit, they are putting up as much of a defense as they can, and one additional raider might not be able to do very much in this instance. And now they're just coming back at staggered respawns, so our fleet is able to just dish out a colossal amount of damage, and no 1 or 2 ships is going to be able to put up any amount of defense. We're just gonna cap this, upgrade our ships, and move on out to Gamma. Now Gamma 1 arguably is the least important capture of the entire game. It has been said that instead of Gamma 1, capture other mining stations. And I don't entirely agree with that, but I could see where that logic comes from. Now I'm focusing my fire on the enemy Colossus rather than, say, the enemy Displacer. And the Displacer is going to do something very smart. It's going to take all my hit points and push it out of the cap zone rather than try to kill me. Fortunately for me, he didn't make it very far. I turn off my phalanx armor, get back into position. I rather expected that that push was going to push me out. Thankfully, my cannons are strong enough as is with this much of the fleet present that I don't need the phalanx armor to cause significant damage. Now, it was my intent to start capturing some mining stations because I know that we do not have enough defense to do anything significant against the enemy base. Unfortunately, the rest of my team don't seem to think that at all, and they're pushing in. Maybe something's changed while I was away, but I think we need many more upgrades before that becomes something that we can even consider doing. Who knows? Maybe since the advent of implants and the reduced station damage implant, maybe it's a thing. Maybe I can actually do that from here on out, and just haven't. You'll have to let me know in the comment section if this is a strategy that I'm unaware of. But for the moment, I'm using my slow, trundling ass to capture some mining stations, because I feel like this is the most important thing that we could be doing right now, is capturing more mining stations for more upgrades to be a stronger, more effective team and outpace the enemy team. Right now they're on level 4 low end, we're on level 4 in the high end. I'd like to see us at least 2 levels apart, ideally. Whether a good idea or not, our friendlies have lost at the station or bailed out, and now I'm here with the enemy team focusing in on me, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is bad, but no, I'll just toggle on my phalanx armor and it won't be a problem, yeah? Unfortunately, the enemy team is a lot savvier than I gave them credit for, and really soon we're going to see them take advantage of the Gladiator's glaring weak spots for all of its strengths. It not being able to draw its guns under it or above it is a massive downside, and everyone is taking advantage of it. And so I realize I'm not long for this world. The armor on my base is gone. The armor at my sides is starting to strip away, and I've all but given up hope right up until the displacer shoves me out of the harm's way. Too little too late, though. Base may not be ours quite yet, but the cavalry has arrived. All I needed to do was endure long enough to ensure their arrival. We have a green light from the station. And now they're all dead. We now have jump access to the enemy base. God, I love this ship. If I had the proper crew and proper implants here, maybe that'd have gone a bit differently. Maybe. And I'm complimenting the team. I'm like, good job. Yeah, I think I said good hold, but honestly, them coming to the cavalry coming to the rescue was impressive. I thought for sure I was dead. And now I feel like we're ready for something. We've got enough levels. I've got some offense, some defense. I can put effective fire into this Colossus or whatever ship really ventures in my way. It occurs to me midway through, like, I should be taking out these defensive guns. We should be reducing the DPS on the field by as much as we can. And I descend too far, I realize I have to get 100% firing solution on this Enforcer to take it out. And this ship right here, it's really doing a number on me. It's taking advantage of the weakness, but unfortunately not enough. descended too much. Either it wanted the cover of the station, or I don't know quite what it had in mind. And I feel bad for this Colossus. It doesn't have the maneuverability to get out of my firing solution. And that's all she wrote for you, dear sir.
Commanders like you make my job a lot easier.
And just like that,
Formation with the package.
it's game. And we win not so much through my actions, but as being a bullet sponge for that last little push at the forward operating base. And all kudos go to the other ships on our side that honestly did all the DPS. I got a few kills here and there. I am not dissatisfied with my performance. 14 takedowns in a defensive vessel. I'd say that's pretty reasonable. But honestly, everyone else, they really did their part. They played their role quite well. And the only thing I would have said that would have been better is if the raider in the beginning took more mining stations right from the get-go. Once it took care of the enemy raider, it should have just gone cap, cap, cap. Or at least cap the middle mining station. And there we have it. This was my first game back. Many errors, many problems, and despite my gameplay, we pull a victory out of the hat. I feel like we were operating at 4.5 ships, and I was maybe a half ship. But hopefully, moving forward, we'll see improvements out of me. I'm still getting used to the new computer. Everything feels a little too smooth, you could say. I'm used to low frame rates overcompensating for a slower gameplay experience. And so, yeah, we'll see where the new computer takes me. In fact, I think in this game, because Steam saves settings, I'm still using old visual settings, and in my next game, I change them to make things look even prettier. Oh, it is nice. I want to thank you for watching and holding out. This is a super fun game, and I want to get back into it for Monday videos. Thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, take care.